Ancient human ancestors' visage is disclosed by skull that is 3.8 million years old. We can now look into the distant past thanks to the finding of an early human ancestor's skull, the most complete of its kind ever found. In the arid Gadaya Valley of Waranzo Mill, Ethiopia, Johannes Haile Selassie and a global team of anthropologists discovered the nearly complete cranium of an early hominin. The researchers report their results in 2 papers, Here and Here, that were published in the journal Nature, demonstrating that the skull belonged to an Australopithecus inamensis, one of the earliest known Australopithecus species that is related to modern humans, and that it dates back approximately 3.8 million years. The specimen's exceptional state contributes to some of the buzz surrounding it. A. inamensis was previously only known from a few broken limb bones, a few broken jawbones, and a few chipped molars. With the help of digital technology, researchers can begin to piece together what this distant cousin truly looked like now that they have almost the entire skull. In a conference call on Tuesday, Johannes Haile Selassie, director of physical anthropology at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, said, "This specimen is the first to give us a glimpse of what Australopithecus inamensis really looked like. Up until the genus Homo, the early human progenitors were extremely primitive," he continued. They still exhibit ape-like facial features and cranial anatomy. Despite its tiny size, the cranium is thought to have belonged to an adult male who resided in dry shrubland but also spent some time in grassland, wetlands, and riverside forests. Early bipedal hominins belonging to the genus Australopithecus wandered the planet as long ago as 4 million years ago. Although they are known to have resided in odd places throughout southern, eastern, and north-central Africa until they went extinct about 2 million years ago, their name is a Latin and Roman mash-up that means southern ape. However, their demise was only the start of the narrative. The Australopithecus species, from which the genus Homo, as in Homo sapien, emerged sometime after 3 million years ago, played a major role in the evolution of humans. Many of the long-held beliefs about this enigmatic ancestor are now being called into question by our knowledge of this new skull. Australopithecus afarensis, the subject of the well-known Lucy fossil, is among the most well-known representatives of this genus. This skull indicates that A. inamensis and A. afarensis actually had quite a few differences in appearance, in contrast to earlier research. A. inamensis was thought to have paved the way for A. afarensis in a unique evolving lineage, according to an old theory. However, based on the specimen's age, it appears that the two species coexisted for at least 100,000 years. The route is not a straightforward linear line, like most episodes in the history of human evolution. This skull serves as additional evidence that it is truly a crisscross of paths with overlaps and dead ends. In an accompanying piece, Fred Spoor, a professor of human evolutionary anatomy at UCL in the UK who was not directly involved in this research, writes that this cranium looks set to become another celebrated icon of human evolution. Its finding will have a significant impact on how we think about the origin of the genus Australopithecus in particular and the evolutionary family tree of early hominins in general, he continued.